What's up, everybody? This is Books Nelson here. It's a bit of a different video today. This is not a breakdown. I am running through these spotlights, just kind of casually grinding them, and I wanted to highlight a double team issue here. That's one of the many reasons that this is a grind and that it's not actually fun. We used to, when we would play our league games and our seasons, that was what you did most of the time before the online thing was like the main way we played the game was play against the AI, and there's no reason it should suck as bad as it does right now. So I'm gonna probably do this as a video series, which is why I titled it the way I titled it. But this is really so that I can show developers what we're all seeing over and over and over again, and why most people resort to cheesing the AI instead of playing against the AI. Now look, some people cheese the AI because they don't have the skill to beat the AI without cheesing. But there are a lot of people, and I've seen this on several forums, I know people in my group as well, that don't prefer to cheese the AI because that makes playing the AI even more boring, to come in here and run quick through STS over and over again. So what I'm doing is I'm using this opportunity, grinding the AI, to look at more freelance branches, right? That's how I keep myself kind of interested in this. The AI has zero chance of beating me, so let's see what the freelancers do and see what opportunities it creates. Now here's the problem. So I passed the ball to Kareem because when you run freelancers, whoever you pass it to, it's going to create a different branch, right? So I'm like, oh yeah, this guy's on, you know, I don't remember the center's name, but whatever. He's got a bum on him, so I'm like, you know what? Let me try out a post move on this guy, and they double team. That's fine. I double team Kareem too, right? Now, problem number one is they double team every single time you press L trigger to get into the post. Like, it's automatic. And what this does is it kills all dynamism in the gameplay, right? It's not like, will they double team? Won't they double team? Where's the double coming from? They double immediately. And one of the things that they do very poorly is they double team one pass away. Now, credit to 2K, they have, they have Kent Bazemore here rotating, which is fine. However, here's the issue. He rotates, leaving Dwayne Wade open, right? So easy peasy, simple pass. However, Dwayne Wade starts sprinting to catch up to his own defender. And Patty Mills is also sprinting away. So by the time Patty Mills stops moving, because the way the passing works in 2K is if I make this pass, Patty Mills might fly out of bounds because he's running, right? This is a terrible pass right now. So by the time he stops sprinting, the help has done its job. And because if I try to dribble or pass or make a move, there's a high chance that that's going to get stolen. It doesn't matter where the computer is when they try to steal that ball. It's basically an automatic animation for the point guard to steal the ball away from you when you're playing against the CPU. So I did this spin move on purpose as soon as I saw De'Aaron Fox. Like, you guys know, the controls in 2K are a little bit sluggish, right? So as soon as I saw De'Aaron Fox turn around, I tap square to do this drop step to get the ball away from him. And you see he reached immediately. So that's like literally, I know the double team's coming. Let me see where it's coming from. I tap square to get the ball away from him. And then I'm just watching my options as the play develops, and if Dwayne Wade just stands there, he's wide open. Why is Dwayne Wade sprinting? And this happens literally every play. And not only is he moving, but he's literally sprinting at the speed, at fast break speed, so that if I were to pass this to him, it would carry him directly into Bazemore, allowing Bazemore to guard two people for this part of the play. For this part of the play, he is effectively guarding two people, because if I pass it to Patty Mills, that's a steal. That's a passing lane steal if I try to pass it from Mills to Dwayne Wade. And if I pass it to Dwayne Wade, he's going to run to Bazemore. When the AI is the ones who made a mistake. The AI is the ones who doubled from one pass away. And this happens almost every single time. And honestly, part of me was just like, you know what, let me get into the post and finally capture this issue, because I've been talking about this for a while, and I just wanted to get this on video so the developers could look at this and just get this out of the game. Look, no offense, guys, but you've made a lot of decisions that make playing against the AI no fun at all. I literally, between the @MeBro community, the SimNation community, Rated Sim community, I don't know anyone that says, oh man, I wish I could play with you guys tonight, but I got to finish my league, because playing against a computer is just a grind. It's not fun at all. Whether it's my career, whether it's my team, whether it's my league, playing against the computer is absolutely zero fun. And at this point, it used to be one of the best parts of the game. and I'm playing a really nice sports game in the form of MLB The Show, and it's just like such a great relief to have that old sports game feeling, and I'd love for you to put that back into the game, because there's been a lot of antagonistic changes to both teammate and enemy AI in this game, and we just would love to see this return to the point where it's fun. Listen, guys, I'm talking directly to the 2K developers here. This is directly for the developers. This is not a challenging video game, all right? If any decisions you guys have made to make the game more difficult has been a complete fail, because I don't know virtually anyone who struggles versus the AI, you know? So forget about making changes for the sole purpose of making it challenging. Make changes that make the game fun. And one of the major ways is this right here. Teammates sprinting around the perimeter when Dwayne Wade is wide open as soon as this guy turns his back. Quite frankly, like as soon as Kareem is here, Dwayne Wade's kind of open. And at the moment Dwayne Wade is wide open, he starts sprinting. And you guys can see, like literally the moment he's open, he starts sprinting. And this is a very, very common issue. Now, this doesn't only happen when you're playing against the AI. Sometimes when you're playing against a human opponent, they will also do this, not necessarily off of a double team, but wide open people, either on the wing or the corner. The second they're open, they'll start sprinting towards the basket. So right here, they didn't do what they do a lot of times, which is they will chase their defender into the paint. If this guy was a forward, I can almost guarantee, or even a slasher of any kind, like it's Patty Mills, so his independent AI is probably telling him to seek threes. But if he was a forward, he would be chasing De'Aaron Fox and trying to score into the paint when there are already two centers in the paint, which we know in 2K, if there's a center standing in the paint and it's the AI, he's going to magically heat seek the ball no matter what. All right, that's the end of this issue. I do want to start, as we start to move towards, 2K21 season, I do want to start covering more of these issues that would make the game a lot more fun in the upcoming sequel. All right, guys. So I'll just talk to the chat real quick. Oh, well done, Dope D. Well done. Yeah, I try to avoid quick through STS at all costs. The only times I use it is if the AI is really cheesing me, like if they're hitting half-court shots and several 100% contested over and over again and that kind of thing. Then I'll run quick through STS because I'm not going to replay the game. Especially if the AI is just like being egregious with trying to keep the game close with imaginary tactics and that kind of thing. Sir Jam says Z-Bot so annoying. Totally agree. You don't think it did it at launch? Yeah, I didn't play the AI much at launch outside of my career, and even that was fairly limited because I got into the park and the rec really quick with my friends. But all right, guys, please like and subscribe. Thanks so much for watching. If this issue bothers you as well, please retweet this on Twitter at the developers. I will be doing the same thing. Let them know how you feel about playing the AI so that we can get a much more fun 2K21 on next gen. We don't want to go on the next gen being totally miserable every time we have to play against the AI. And I think the Spotlight Sims is such a good idea, and the only problem with the Spotlight Sim is that playing against the AI is no fun. That's the only problem. If this was fun, this would be capital W, bold, underline, asterisk, right? Like this would be just the dopest thing in the world. You'd have your really cool My Team experience where you're figuring out your team, figuring out your plays, playing against this really fun, challenging AI, blah, blah, blah. But playing against the AI is just miserable. And so most people are like, oh man, you are giving me a free Galaxy Opal, but I have to play your video game a lot to get it. I don't know if I want to play your video game that much. That's not a good look, guys. All right? Peace out. I'll see you guys in the next one.